called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers will start the second half with a decent lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bulls were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Anthony Davis has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Chicago ball. Carmelo Anthony knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DeRozan over to the right side.
Right.
To Ball. 4-3. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. DeMar DeRozan sends it away. It's theirs now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Lonzo Ball with the rock. Beyond the arc for 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Westbrook with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Ball. Here comes the screen. To DeRozan. Ball. And that's going to be off of Anthony out of bounds. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Levine Tough shot. He hits.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
Westbrook with it. His team on top by 13. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
It's Russ at the controls. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. No good. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Levine. Here comes the screen. Zach Levine. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Cleans it up. Another follow. Still no good.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Ball. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Zach Levine doing what he does best.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lonzo Ball picked up by Westbrook. To DeRozan. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
To Davis. Westbrook knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Davis. Down to Westbrook. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. The crossover Gets inside and the slam dunk.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Watch that cutter.
Lakers have it. To Westbrook. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The drive. Right to the basket. To Zach LaVine. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed them both. To Westbrook. Jordan. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Almost, but no good. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Westbrook gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They need something to go down. It's no good. And the Lakers have the rebound. To Bradley. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a look. Chance for Westbrook. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook gets it in the right corner to Westbrook. Not that time. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Nikola Vucevic rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys up by 15. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Curling inside and destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Westbrook to Ken Bazemore. To Howard. Won't go down. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Ken Bazemore. Cleans it up. Offensive board. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. 3 for 6 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lonzo Ball against Westbrook. And the finish at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Vucevic. And he finishes at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Ball. Nikola Vucevic. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Westbrook. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Vucevic. Short jumper stays out. Bulls have it. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.